Right, everyone, hopefully you can all hear me and see me. Brilliant to see you all here. I genuinely didn't think this was ever going to be possible this season. So it really is fantastic to all be here. I just want to say one main thing really. There was quite a few of us that were here last summer. We generally never thought when on earth we'd see all this again, and I've been so proud of not just all the staff but all the players, and the way we all dealt with this year I think was an absolutely incredible achievement. A lot of clubs just sort of stopped their season and didn't carry on. We had lads that were with us during lockdown. I know I spoke to you all at the time, but really was proud of you, how you all dealt with that and got on with it. The ones of you that have even come in recently, what you've gone through just to get here, and and obviously to the staff as well. It really was a massive team effort, and I just want to start on that note and thank you all. We will do the traditional. We've got a certificate that we'd like to issue to every player who's here, whether on a full-time course or short course. But we just want to start off. Last year, we had to do our first virtual awards ceremony. And we actually have 3 winners from last season that are still with us. So we'd just like to invite them up first to collect their trophies from last season. So, starting with academic achievement for last season is Arian. When you all come up, if you can, please stand on this white mark here. Fist bump. We're allowed to do that. Okay. We also have last season's player of the player, player's player, who now works for us. So, Max, up you come. And we're also lucky enough that last season's Academy Player of the Year is with us. So Liam, if you'd like to come up. Okay, so we're now just going to ask for every player to come up and just grab a certificate. I would just like to point out as well, this is being live streamed, and Karen in the office will be emailing the link to all the families and players, so you'll be able to get access to that. The match today will be filmed and you'll get a copy of the recording of that. And before the match as well, we're expecting certainly about a dozen scouts for today's game as well. So Anne, I'm going to ask you to call out the names.
Okay. First one then is Amla. I know I should have called you Aaron, but there we are.
And I didn't get a camera even last. I heard it wasn't true.
We'll sort that out afterwards. Second one is Henry. And then one of our newest boys, Justice. And AJ. Sam. Sam here. Oh, okay. He's injured, it seems, so he's not going to be here. Who's standing up to take him? In the corner. Okay, Divine. Rohan, I'll say it Merhai because we've got two Rohans.
I'm good in the first award. I'm now in second award.
Matthew. Alvin.
YW Melly.
Right there. Archie. Zach.
Zach Ebron, hey.
Yeah, he's right. Matisse. Raj.
Yes, Raj. Double 07.
Matt. Matt. Michael. TJ. And our other Rohan. Ivo.
The money
Careful. And James. Callum.
And he's a proud dad. And shoot.
Ua. Push. Felipe. And last but by no means least is Sean.
Okay, so we'd now like to just move on to this year's sort of annual awards. Anne would like to say a few words and do her awards, and obviously Grant will do all the football. Just before we get to that, we have got 3 graduates with us today that will be leaving us. So I'd like to invite you up to come and get your graduate trophy. We always say this, I'm sure Anne's going to add to this. We hope it's not the last we see of you, hear from you, keep in touch. But starting off, if Aaron could come up, please. No, Divine. And finally, Raj. Okay, great stuff. So I'm going to pass you over to Anne now. She'd like to say a few words and do her awards.
This is the weirdest feeling I've ever had, because normally we have it at my club at the King Power at Leicester, and yeah, so to be in the posh ground is not quite right, but never mind, we're here, which is amazing, because I never thought for 1 minute after last year that we would be seeing us all doing this again. So it's been amazing, and from parents, you know, to parents to be trusting us with their sons when the pandemic's going on is incredible. And for all you boys that wanted to still come back, and the new ones that have arrived, just a massive thank you, because you've absolutely made our year. This is normally the stage where I get quite emotional, because obviously I'm losing some people that I've had in the academy for many years. But today I'm absolutely as cool as a cucumber, because I've still got another 2 weeks for some of you, so that's brilliant. It's been a real challenge for all of us, you know, to be able to do the football. I'm sure that along the way we must have broken a few rules, but we'll keep quiet about that then. But yes, we've managed it. We've got through it from all the double testings we've been doing, the masks you've been wearing, everything that we've been doing. Jackie in the house, keeping everywhere clean and making sure that you weren't going to be at any risk at all from the virus. It's just been an amazing experience the whole year. So I really do want to say a huge thank you to everybody for making it possible. and I'm looking forward to next year, to September, to being the bee's knees. It's going to be the best year ever, I'm sure it will. Okay? So thanks to everybody, and my staff have been absolutely amazing because they've had, I know there's only 2 of them here today, but they've just been amazing having to go through everything that they've been through the last 6 months or so. So big thank you to everybody, and I look forward to seeing you next year. Oh, right. The Year 1 academic person, this is an award that we give to people that have really excelled. And again, to be doing it all when you've been doing distance learning and everything else is just fantastic. So I'd like to award that to Fran. And our second Year 1, I mean he's been up here more times than anybody else I think, is Amla. Right, and then there's a special award that we like to give, and this is something that Grant, his coaching staff, me with the resi staff, we look at all the people that have been in and out of the house, all the boys that we've had through the year, and pick out somebody that we think has been just a great all-round guy. Doesn't necessarily have to be a resi person, it can be day students, it can be anybody. But this year we unanimously chose Archie Wallace. Is that me done? Thank you guys for finishing.
Okay, great stuff. I'd just like Grant now to, he'd like to say a few words and obviously go on to the football awards. I think we've got 4 awards we'd like to present. So again, once if your name's called out, please come up. Grant.
Yeah, okay. Afternoon. Just quickly, thank you to the directors for setting us up this year. I think a lot of people were surprised that we managed to set up in September. But I think the progress we all have made as a group would have been wasted if we, would have been lost, I should say, if we hadn't set up in September. So thank you to all for that. Thank you to the resi staff for looking after the boys. Thank you to Ash, who's been with me through thick and thin, mate, from the start. To Shane, who's coming with us, to Carol, and to everybody, and to Linus, to Joe, who's helped us out as physio as well. So it's been a big team effort all around, which you guys have played a big part in as well, because you've listened to us, you try to put into practice what we ask you to do. The progress you've made throughout the year has been excellent. So we hope that we can continue that in September. We all come back fit and healthy. It has been a strange season. Normally by this stage we've wrapped up 60, 70, 80 games through the season for you guys. But with the pandemic, with lockdowns and that, I think we might be on something 20 odd games, something like that. So we've missed a big chunk of football. Let's hope everybody stays safe and comes back in September ready to have a lot of football, to work hard in training and apply yourselves well in games. Okay? Right, always a contentious one, this one, because our tallies of top goal scorer don't always meet up with what you guys have in your heads. Okay? So when we were working out the other day, we came with one figure, and some of you guys might come out with another figure. All right, so we're open to discuss it. One of the guys that was up for it, he scored 2 tap-ins, didn't he, Matt? For about half a yard. Right. The one that was decided on it was he's once scored a 30-yarder left foot in the top corner against Brookhouse. So for that, we're down that as 2 goals, right? So for that, Sean, you're the top goal scorer this season. This lad came, he was very quiet, kept nipping out for lunch with his mum, and didn't really, took the time to settle in at the academy. But once he settled in, the improvements came thick and fast being a word that fits into his game as well. So for me, the most improved player throughout the season has been Sean. Okay, we always have a vote for player's player. It's your choice. There's no pressure for anybody. Max ran it this year. You choose who you believe has been the top player throughout the season. There's 2 main contenders. It was close, but the one that's won it, he's big. He uses his frame well. He's a great lad to have around the place, and he's a real leader. Okay, he's developed his leadership skills throughout the season. I've learned Italian words. I'm not sure I can repeat in public, but apparently they're about describing how nice the flowers are, aren't they? Okay, so for that, the Players Player of the Year is Francesco.
Oh, no, no.
Nice guy.
I was trying to be diplomatic.
Yeah, we can do that. Don't get too comfortable. Right, this one as well. The players see it, the coaches see it. Okay, so it's often the case that whoever's got Players Player of the Year is often the coach's Player of the Year. He helps us out massively. He starts a warm, gets the boys in, gets them going. That's what the leadership skills that he shows and is developing. And he's just a great lad to have around the training grounds, a great lad to have around the house, and gets the lads all together, gets them going. Francesco.
Okay, so that's the end of the awards. I'd just like to, so you know what's happening next. We'll ask the lads to start getting changed for their match. You'll be kicking off at 2 o'clock. Like I say, it'll be filmed and there'll be scouts here. I always say this, more than anything, just enjoy it. It really is a bonus to be at a pro club today on a lovely stadium pitch, so just really enjoy it. Parents, please stay up here. There'll be some food to enjoy, and then obviously we can watch the match. and I think it really finally leaves me, I know it's all been said, but I really just want to sort of highlight the staff this year. It's been really difficult. Some weren't with us during the summer when all this happened. Some have come back in the season, but the loyalty has been absolutely fantastic. Andy, Joanne, thank you. Ash, Shane, Carol, I know she's not here, big thank you. Max and Joe in the office, Grant, Peter the chef, Jackie, apologies if I don't name everyone, but a massive thank you. Your loyalty and support has been fantastic. There is one person, just going to leave at the end, because was with me through the dark days in March when all this happened, and stuck with me, and we got going. Joe soon followed behind, and I think we're allowed hugs.
Oh, are we?
So you've got to come up
Oh, thank you.
and have a hug.
Oh,
I'm doing that as well before Sunday because I think Liverpool are about to pick Leicester to the Champions League place.
Don't say that.
But listen, have a great day today, enjoy yourselves, and massive thank you, and hopefully we'll see a lot of you back next season.